What do you want? Look at this nature. Look at these trees. Look at this yellow turned from green. Look at these passionate colors of nature. Look at these trees. They are shedding the leaves, but the beauty of the color, the beauty of warm colors, the beauty of passionate colors, the beauty of crimsons, the beauty of yellow of the sun and the sunflowers, the beauty of the sky cast, but still offering a neutral canvas to these colorful leaves which are being shed. They're falling on the floor. They look like yellow diamonds. They look like yellow stars on the floor, on the grass, on the green, and they're changing colors gradually. Look at this. This is Tashkent. These are the colors of Tashkent in November. November is going to end, and this end November has its own charm here because it's not very cold. Unlike Tajik mountains, Pamirs, it's a relatively warmer climate, and it's so beautiful, all the colors, you look at them. Wow. And it's evening, I think it must be 5:30 or 6 by local time. But it's so beautiful. The afterglow, not from the sky, afterglow, not from the sun, because the sun is behind clouds now, but the afterglow. This is the strong, warm colors, brick reds, oranges, yellows, crimsons, pale yellows offer such delight. And Tashkent is a city with wide vistas and avenues and wide roads and beautiful new constructions. So it's something I would request you, discover your own Asia. Discover your own backyard of Asia, the beauty of the culture. Europe, I don't want to compare. I don't want to say anything to compare the two. Europe is different, Asia is different. And these are people at times poor, but large-hearted. Today in the metro, I went to buy a ticket, and I had 100,000 sum note, and the clerk, metro station clerk, she refused to accept that and give me a ticket. There was a gentleman, he said wait. He bought my ticket and brought me to the center of the town without expecting anything in return. That's the beauty, that's the charm of this place. The charm of Tashkent, it's the charm of Central Asia. So I would say rather, you spend millions traveling Europe, travel Central Asia. And these are people who have common culture with you. These were people who had Buddhism. These were people who had Hinduism. These were people who were fire worshipper from Persia and India, Rigvedic Indians. And there are also people who had a long history of Soviet infrastructure development and also Soviet economic equality. There were no big sharks, money sharks or big industrialists, But they did create a society where everybody had a house, everybody had education, everybody had health, everybody had medical care, So these are things which are important. But and secondly, this place is not expensive. What you can live and travel in India, probably less than that you can do, spend, travel, and enjoy the hospitality of the people. It's not been once, but a number of times people came forward to help me. At times bought me a coffee or tried to buy me a meal, invited me to a meal. So this is the beauty and charm of this land. This is Tashkent, to which our Mughals, Babur and Humayun Akbar, Shah Jahan originally belonged to. That's a beautiful land. And our architecture, the Mughal architecture, the development that we had in India during Mughal period, we contributed 24% of the world GDP, and by the time the white Britishers colonized our country and they left India, India contributed 1.2% of the world GDP, 24 to 1%, 1.2%. So I would say, come here, look at these beautiful, wow, I like these colors. And yes, I'm sorry that I could come here after such long deliberations. I've been planning it for the last 7-8 years to come here, but well, nothing is missed because I arrive in this beautiful landscape. And if you come to Uzbekistan, you can also visit the other countries. It's not only the Samarkand and Bukhara, which gave us such beautiful architecture that we had, is our Indo-Saracenic architecture, which is our prized possession, which are our proud possession, So just imagine, look at this, so beautiful, I'm enamored of this land. And the beauty is, while I was in Pamir, it was cold, very cold. The trees were shedding. That was a month and a half before. But now here in end of November, still you have the feel of autumn, because Tashkent is relatively a lower elevation and it's warmer. So that's for the time being. I close here.